Okay, hello and welcome back to Enderal. Good call. Turning around and instantly dynamic spikes.
That man knew a thing or two about reliability.
So last time we went from Riverdale to Ark. We actually found out what we had to do here. Well, I mean, we have to still do some more things, but I want to quickly do something on the side. Like making money. So I'm looking for paid work. Do you have any?
There's always work. But if the sickle were to trust every day laborer who came along, we would have already gone bankrupt before the first vassals had even set foot on this land. If you really mean it, then you will have to prove it. It's that simple.
Okay, bye. Yeah, no. How am I supposed to do that?
Well, just ask around and see if you can lend a hand. And now excuse me, I've got business to attend to. Walk blessed.
Sorry, put foot in the door.
Huh?
Muller's Penny Pouch just said I should ask if I could help out at the trading post. Can I lend you a hand?
Yes, you can. Take these papers here to the farmer. Eljas Goodwill. That saves me the cost of a courier.
I see. Where can I find this Goodwill?
He works at Borik's farm on the farmer's coast. Fair skin and orange hair. You can't miss him. Good luck.
Move along.
Isolda.
Huh?
Can I lend you a hand or anything?
Ah, you're a day laborer, aren't you? Poor you. I know how much convincing it takes for old Mendelez to give you a proper job. But it's your lucky day. I actually have something. Yesterday, I lost me necklace here, somewhere in the trading post. It's small and silver-colored, and it's very important to me. I wanted to go looking myself, but I'm lucky if I find time to breathe with all that work we have to do. What do you say? Find that necklace for me, and I'll tell Mendelez what a great addition to the sickle you'd be.
Somewhere in the trading post. It's a little vague. Do you remember where you last saw it?
Darling, if I did, I wouldn't need your help finding it, would I?
Alright. Put in a good word for me when Penny Pouches asks you, and I'll find your necklace.
That's a deal. Good luck.
And well, you have to actually find it. I'm not here to steal that, I'm just wanting to look at it.
Huh?
Penny Pouches asked me if anyone around here needs help. Can I lend you a hand or something?
Sorry, no. But thanks. Ask the others.
Shira. Thank you. I'm looking to start working for a sickle. Anything I can help you with?
Oh, you want to impress good old Penny Pouches, don't you? Hey, there is something you can do for me. Just in front of the trading post, there's an old beggar. He stinks like a bloody Raptr, and keeps on asking every passerby for money. So he'll be hard to miss. Get rid of him, and I'll tell our quartermaster what a good fit for sickle you are.
Right, and how exactly am I supposed to get rid of him?
I don't know, best give him a good beating or something like that. You look as if you could do that.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Well, good luck with that. Especially since the beggar doesn't even exist. I, for my part, will speak out against you when Penny Pouches ask me.
Sorry?
If you ask me, the last thing the sickle needs these days are more ruffians of your kind. If you're so eager to beat up people, then go talk to Rolata. We don't want you. Now let me get back to work. There's much to do.
Victor, you're fucking...
Well...
Oi, you're a traveller, aren't you, my son? Just a few
Huh?
words of friendly advice. Keep away from the Dark Valley. That place was a bloody boneyard before. Word has it almost half of the corpses there have started walking again.
We have one word against.
Work, work, work.
Nobody saw that.
Move along.
Huh?
Huh?
50, 65, 100.
Yeah, as if.
Now, a good pipe of peace. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
I'm trying to actually find that necklace right now. Let's go to behind that locked door, I guess. But I didn't want to beat him back. I just wanted to do the job. If he's giving me the job to beat him back, I'm like, sure.
Yes?
Can I help you?
We need to go to a farm. Oh my.
Why, sir?
Monsieur?
If we go all the way around like on the right. Can we just go, like, take the shore? Ooh.
Some shirts never.
No? He's on board? Good point.
Monsieur?
Let's go past the coastline. Well, no, let's actually take the normal route. The watermill discovered. Yay. Also, next level soon. Discovering more and more locations. Eat. Okay, we need to find like the next water thing we travel over. By any means, travel over. Travel over water here again? Yup.
Ahoy.
Lower haystacks. Good gold. Is it like all farmland or something there? Like down there, all wheat or something? Or like one big wheat field? Just want to scale it a little bit. Or use the actual path that is there, sure.
Hi, Warwick. Any luck with the vermin?
Don't remind me. The other day
Yeah, that's good, Will. I have some papers for you from the Golden Sickle.
Ah, excellent. Many thanks, monsieur.
Surprise, surprise. I hope you didn't pay him.
Well, it was very convincing.
Ugh, you
Blazes, I was desperate. I tried everything. Poisons, traps, even some magical potion from that Chilean merchant in Ark. Nothing works.
Walk blessed.
Yeah, goodbye.
Hey, some magical curate.
Oh, you can't fast travel at all. Sure, good to know. Well, time to go around then again. Just over this body of water and then... I don't want to get too close like this here tower. Actually, it's not a broken one. It's not the one that I've been seeing on the map, so... It doesn't matter if I see it or not. But that's something that I see.
Swift like the wind, yes. Go we mountain and
Well, that was something special to find. But there are also highwaymen inside, so... Okay, what is the blueprint? I'm going to ask my personal help, Duncan. I just asked him on Discord. Great. We're on our way, luckily. Good. Actually, the view from here, Jesus. Okay. Apparently you can't make something if you don't have the thingy for it, so that's good.
A fellow traveler. Ha! Greetings.
Do you have anything to trade? I found some stuff.
You have? Well, sure. Let me see. Or tell me what you need.
So one coal. Might need it in the future.
Walk blessed.
Well, the reason why I bought that is because I'm like, I might need to use it later on. Well, we're here already again.
Ah, there you are. I've been looking for you all over the city. The commander wants to see you.
Commander Aaron, you mean? Why?
Nothing to be scared of, I'm sure. At least it didn't sound like it would be. Just report to her after the next muster, alright?
Huh. Alright, will do. Thanks for telling me.
Don't mention it. Take care of yourself, boy.
Walk quest.
I'm near the city, I'm looking forward. Do you know where I can find any?
Let me think. Ah yes, this young woman who owns the gallery in the south quarter looked a little distraught when I last saw her. I think business isn't going so well. Maybe you could try to talk to her, see if there's anything you can do.
Sure.
Monsieur? Yes?
Well.
My sir, do you have a moment? I think the two of us could do business together.
You're rich, aren't you? I'm looking to trade.
What? Oh, yes, sure. What do you need?
A lot of books. So I'm not going to sell any meat. Wine and a beer though. Right. So, what do you need?
Well, it is actually quite simple. But since you were kind enough not to just ignore me and walk by as the others did, I would like to show my gratitude for that first. You travel a lot, don't you? I can tell by the mud on your boots. Here, one of these books might come in handy on your journeys. Which one do you prefer?
A Brand's book handicraft.
Splendid. Say, would you happen to be interested in earning yourself some more coins? Or, even better, more books like those?
Hell
There's
yeah.
something I need help with.
Might be. What's troubling you?
I have a problem. And this problem is called Celia, which happens to be my sister. Where should I start? You know, I am one of those people who wasn't given everything by fate. Quite the contrary, in fact. When I was a child, the village I grew up in, Foamville, was ambushed by bandits. And both my father and my mother died during the attack.
My condolences.
Thank you, but it's ancient history now. Fact is, my sister and I dealt with this event differently. We managed to flee the attack and make it to Ark, where the guards, of course, threw us into the Undercity. But while I tried to honor my father's heritage by using the little I could from our savings by setting up a business, she preferred to wallow in her misery instead. She got to know the wrong people and has, since then, never done a single bit of honest work. Frankly, she's a dust addict. Day and night she does nothing else but rot in those drinking holes in the Undercity and blows what little money she makes on her drage. Now, of course, she is still my sister, so all of these years I paid her rent so she doesn't have to sleep on the streets. However, things have changed. Recently she started using our father's heritage to pay for her addiction, and I will not accept that.
What do you mean by she's dust addicts? I'm an outlander.
Of course, you wouldn't know that. Glimmercap dust, the blue bliss, or however you want to call it. It's a drage, a dangerous one. Apparently, it makes you feel as if you're walking the eternal paths. But it also kills you quicker than the sunfire.
I see. Why you just don't talk to her?
Oh, believe me, I did. Which is why she simply hid the key to our safe in the bank somewhere that I couldn't find it. So, long story short, this is where you come in. I want you to get her to give me that key. How you do it is up to you. But if you succeed, it won't be to your disadvantage.
Fair enough, I'll help you. Where can I find her?
Anywhere there's rats and dust. But she spends most of her time in the False Dog in the Undercity. One of those dumps I told you about. Just come back to me once you've found something.
Sure, will.
Monsieur?
So expensive.
You there! You look as if you could do with a fine loaf of our unrivaled fresh and tasty bread. I can see it in your eyes.
Goodbye. Let's go to the marketplace. And let us get both the things done that we should be doing. South Quarter.
Yes?
Unity City main tavern. Eep.
Yes.
Look at that. Another snob from the surface. Mind your own fucking business.
I kind of am here for a certain reason. So, nope.
Hello.
The false dog. And this book sounded very interesting. Also, we actually got one of the books from him.
What?
Your brother sent me. He wants me to tell you... Oh, for fuck's sake. Your brother sent me. He wants you to tell me where you hid the safe key for your father's heritage.
Oh, does he now? Good old Milburn and his silver tongue. Now he has found himself a lackey to do his dirty work for him. Let's make this short. I'll keep the key. No idea what he told you, but it wasn't the truth. Because if it were, you sure as fuck wouldn't be here.
And the truth would be what exactly?
Milburn. I'm sure he told you about the raid on our village, didn't he? Well, there's one thing he didn't tell you. After those fuckers killed our parents and tried to break into our house, he left me behind. Took all the valuables he could carry. Just ran away. If I hadn't managed to flee, he wouldn't have shed a fucking tear for me. But since fate was so kind to me, things turned out differently. I made it out alive and walked all the way to Ark, where I thought he was. So, you'd think he was glad to see me when I found him in these tunnels, wouldn't you? Well, you're wrong. He let me sleep in the room he paid for from our parents' money, but made me feel as if it was a privilege. And guess what? That hasn't changed. Until today. Yes, he pays for my room in the barracks, but that's about it.
Work, work, work.
I see your point, but if Milbert doesn't get access to that money, he will have to close down his shop. If so, you have to sleep on the street.
Worth it. It has been far too long since this asshole has seen the mud of the Undercity.
Well, I get it. Your brother is being a prick, but I don't really see what you need this money for. It doesn't seem like you're doing anything productive anyway.
I survive. That's more than most people around here manage. And please, spare me your moral speech. I'm done with. I know that. But it doesn't change the fact that it's Milbert's fault, too.
Look, I promise your brother...
Are you deaf?
God.
I said no! But obviously, I need to put it another way.